Greetings. In this episode, we will visit Brown County State Park. Much of the material for this episode comes from my book, Brown County State Park. The book includes the geology of the park, its history, facilities, as well as tourism information for the Brown County area. It includes nature preserves, museums, local parks, and visiting information about nearby Nashville, Indiana. You can find the book on my website, www.mossyfeetbooks.com. My other book, South Central Indiana Road Trips, also includes information about the park, as well as many other road trip destinations in South Central Indiana. My wife and I have visited Brown County State Park many times over the years. Because of the park's resemblance to the Smoky Mountains, the area has learned the nickname Little Smokies. The 20 miles of asphalt roadways have several scenic vista overlooks. Brown County is Indiana's largest state park with over 15,000 acres of nationally renowned scenic beauty. Established in 1929, it is a popular tourist mecca during the fall foliage season. But the park is busy at all times of the year. We like to visit during all times of the year. Summer, spring, and fall offer some fabulous hiking over the 12 miles of trails. Our wintertime stays find us reading quietly in front of the huge stone wood-burning fireplace of the great room at the Abe Martin Inn. The Abe Martin Inn features an aquatic center, which makes it a popular draw for families all through the year, but especially during the cold winter months. The dining room at the inn has delicious food at family affordable prices. Brown County has two small lakes, Eagle Lake and Straw Lake. Anglers may fish in either lake, while the park offers rental boating at Straw Lake. Trails go around these lakes, providing some wonderful vistas over the water with forested hills in the background. A stay at the inn can provide a wonderful base camp to see nearby Nashville, Indiana. This small village boasts many craftsman shops, small restaurants, and other attractions for the traveler. Nashville isn't the only nearby attraction. Columbus, Indiana lies to the east. This small city has a small town feel with big city amenities. Visitors will find museums, restaurants, shopping, and many other things to do just a half-hour's drive from the park. Overnight guests may stay at the campground, Abe Martin Inn, or in family cabins. Visitors will find many wonderful picnic areas scattered along the road with many shelters and with wonderful views. There's 12 miles of hiking trails in the park. These range from easy, less than a mile-long trails to longer, moderate, and rugged trails. The longest trail is 3.5 miles long. The park has 20 miles of mountain bike trails. And in addition to this, they have horses. The equestrian experiences that are at Brown County are also pleasant. You can bring your own horse and stay overnight at the Horseman's Campground, or you can stay there several days. The entrance is on State Road 135 on the east boundary of the park. The park has a saddle barn where horse and ponies are available for day use. There are 70 miles of horse trails in the park. There are hay rides available during the summer and fall months. Brown County State Park has over 70 miles of horse trails. Many of the picnic areas are on vistas that offer breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. Some of the shelters may be reserved for family reunions, weddings, and other special occasions. There is firewood available for picnickers and campers at the camp store. The picnic areas have grills, restrooms, and tables. The camping at Brown County State sites have electricity and water connections. There is a camp store, rally campground, flush toilets, and hot water showers. The campground is open year-round. The swimming pool is close to the north entrance of State Road 46. The pool opens Memorial Day and closes on Labor Day. Fishing at the two lakes may yield some nice catches of smallmouth bass, bluegill, crappie, catfish, and other game fish. Anglers will need an Indiana fishing license available at the park office. 17-acre Eagle Lake is available for canoe and rowboat use. The park permits no boats on 7-acre Straw Lake. You can encounter a wide variety of birds and wildlife on the various trails. Raccoon, white-tailed deer, squirrels are all found here in abundance. Birds are also plentiful in the forested hills above the park. Wild turkey, blue jays, cardinals are just a few of the birds you can find here. While entering the park from the north entrance, you will cross the Ramp Creek Covered Bridge. Ramp Creek is Indiana's oldest covered bridge, built in 1838 by Henry Wolfe. It is the only double tunnel bridge in Indiana and one of the 4 in the United States. The DNR moved it from Putnam County in 1932 from its location on Ramp Creek. It now crosses Salt Creek at Brown County State Park. It is a single-span Burr arch truss design. The bridge is 110 feet long, including 7-foot overhangs. The portal width of both lanes is 11 feet and 12 feet high. The bridge is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The bridge is on the north gate entrance, and all vehicles must go through it. Tall vehicles or cars with bikes on top may not make it through. If your vehicle will not clear, you will have to use the west entrance located west of Nashville on Highway 46. And as a side note, if you're driving an RV of any kind, you have to go in that west entrance. It probably wouldn't go through the bridge. The Brown County Fire Tower was constructed in the 1930s and is 80 feet high. It rests on Weed Patch Hill, one of the highest ridges in southern Indiana, which is 1,058 feet above sea level. It is now a radio communications tower and serves as a spectacular lookout point for those willing to ascend the steep steps. The tower is near the park office and the trailhead for Trail 10. Hoosiers Nest Shelter, the Recreation Building, and Friends Trail are also nearby. Located southeast of the road back to Taylor Ridge Campground, Hohen Point pull-off affords visitors a nice vista of Brown County countryside. At this point, the visitor is approximately 1/2 mile southwest of Straw Lake. Another overlook is Hesitation Point. It's located on the main park road that leads to the west entrance gate and the west outlook. It's 1,004 feet above sea level and allows the visitor to have an unobstructed view of Brown County landscape. The name Hesitation Point encourages visitors to hesitate here and enjoy the view. From the overlook, Green Valley and Hobbs Hollow are visible in the distance. DNR staff maintain the view by using planned burns once a year to encourage grassy vegetation and inhibit tree growth near the vista. The Hesitation Point mountain bike trailhead is here. The Out and Back Bike Trail connects with Ains Loop Bike Trail. The Hesitation Point Trail Shelter at the east end of the parking lot was constructed by CCC workers in 1935. Hikers can access Hesitation Point via Trail 8 and the Schooner Trace and Walnut Trail Mountain Bikes Trail. Located on the main park road, the North Vista is east of the Ains House and just south of the turnoff for the Abe Martin Lodge. Large pull-off area allows motorists to enjoy the view to the east. Located midway between the park office and Horseman's Campground Drive, the Central Vista provides an expansive view of the southeastern part of Brown County State Park. A picnic area is across the road from the pull-off. The Lime Kiln Mountain Bike Trail passes just to the west of this vista. Located a short distance from the northwest of Hohen Point, the South Loop Vista provides another stunning vista of the region south of Brown County State Park. Brown County State Park has 2 lookout towers that offer commanding views of the surrounding countryside. The Civilian Conservation Corps built these towers in the 1930s. The North Lookout Tower is near the north entrance to the park off of Indiana State Road 46. Trail 2 passes by the tower, but there is a parking lot for those wishing to stop in the car. There are also picnic tables for those wishing to have lunch with this incredible view. The West Lookout Tower is near the west entrance, also near State Road 46. Trail 8 has a spur that runs back towards the Lookout Tower. There is a parking lot and a picnic table here as well. You find Brown County State Park. The mailing address is P.O. Box 608, Nashville, Indiana, 47448. You can call them at 812-988-6406. The West Gates address is 1405 State Road 46 West. The North Gate is 1801 State Road 46 East. This concludes This concludes our visit to Brown County State Park. Next week, I will introduce you to the Culbertson Mansion in Floyd County, Indiana. Remember to visit my website, www.mossyfeetbooks, to find sample chapters of my book, which number over 130 titles. You can also purchase books there as well as find links to my two other podcasts, Indiana History and American History Stories, as well as my YouTube channel. Residents of Southeastern Indiana can find all of my books at the Walnut Street Variety Shop on George Street in downtown Batesville. Purchasing a book helps support my research and writing activities. If you visit the website, you can browse all the sample chapters and perhaps you can buy a book. I do add new content to that website frequently that consists of some blog posts and photos and other things. So if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, you can subscribe to the website. The links to my podcasts are there and also my YouTube